Hello students. So in this class we are going to discuss coordination compounds. Coordination compounds. Okay. So what is the weightage for this marks? Sorry, what is the weightage for this chapter? 9 marks. 9 marks. In part C, there will be 3 questions for this chapter. Okay. So 3 questions, 3 marks. Each question carries 3 marks. So there will be what 9 marks on this chapter. Okay, so this is weightage for the coordination compounds. Now how coordination compounds are formed? We know that NaCl is a simple salt, correct? We know that NaCl is a what? Simple salt. What is simple salt? Simple salts are those which ionizes to produce what? One cation and one anion. Which ionizes to produce what? One cation and one anion. Those are said to be what? Simple salts. When two or more solutions of simple salt mixed with each other and forms two types of compounds. One is said to be what? Double salt. And second one compound is said to be what? Coordination compound. What is a double salt? Double salts are made up of what? Double salts are made up of what? Two simple salts. Double salts are made up from the what? Two simple salts. Now example for double salt is what? KCl, MgCl2, 6H2. KCl, MgCl2, 6H2. What is the name for it? Carnallite. So this is double salt. When ionizes, it will produce K plus ion, Mg plus 2 ions and Cl minus ions. So what is the double salt? Double salts are the salts which ionizes to produce two cations. So those are said to be what? Double salts. Take one more examples. K2SO4, Al2SO4 thrice, 6H2O. Correct? So this is what is the name for it? Potash alum. So it dissociates or it ionizes to form a what? K plus ion, aluminium plus 3 ion and SO4 minus 2 anion. Correct? So these are the examples for the double salts. Next one is what? Coordination compound. Then what is coordination compound? Coordination compounds are compounds where central metal atom or ion is bonded to neutral or anionic molecules by means of coordination bond. So these compounds are said to be what? Coordination compound. What is coordination compound? Central metal atom or ion is bonded to or it is surrounded by a definite number of neutral or anionic molecules by means of coordination bond. Which bond? By means of coordination bond. So these compounds are said to be what? Coordination compound. Let us take an example. Cu NH3 SO4. CuNH3 So this is one example for the coordination compound. Correct? Now write its structure. Cu NH3 SO4 outside the square bracket. Correct? So this is the structure of a coordination compound. Okay. Now, so in this coordination compound there will mainly put two parts. One is central metal atom, other one is what? Neutral ionic molecule, neutral or ionic molecules. Correct? Now here copper is said to be what? Central metal atom. Copper is said to be what? Central metal atom. Copper is said to be central metal atom. Okay? Metal atom or ion. Now NH3 can be called as what? Ligand. NH3 can be called as what? Ligand. Okay? Now there is a what? Bond between NH3 and copper. NH3 and copper. Now this bond is said to be what? Coordination bond. Which bond? Coordination bond. Coordination bond. Next, we have written about this square bracket. Correct? So this square bracket indicates coordination sphere. What it is? Coordination sphere. Coordination sphere. Okay? And SO4 is written outside the square bracket. This is present in which sphere? Ionization sphere. Ionization sphere. Correct? So these are the constituents of the what? Coordination compound. Now define it one by one. So copper, I will start from the word copper. So what is copper here? Copper is here central atom, metal atom. Which block element it is? D block element. So D block, in cases of what? D block elements, I said that D block elements readily forms a what? Coordination compound. Correct? So copper is a what? D block element. Now this copper is here central metal atom or ion. Then what is central metal atom or ion? Central metal atom or ions are the what? Vacant orbitals. Or we can write these are the what? Electron pair acceptors. Electron pair acceptors. Central metal atom or ions are the what? Electron pair acceptors having vacant orbitals. Containing vacant orbitals. Containing vacant orbitals. So what is central metal atom or ion? Electron pair acceptors having or containing vacant orbitals. These are said to be a central metal atom or ion. Next one is ligands. Right here. Ligands. What are ligands? What are ligands? Here NH3, NH3, NH3. These NH3 are your ligands. Then what are ligands? Ligands may be what? Neutral molecules or anionic molecules. Neutral molecules are anionic species which can donate a electron. Electron pair donors. Electron pair donors are said to be what? Ligands. Electron pair donors are said to be what? Ligands. Clear? Electron pair donors are ligands. Next, these ligands may have the what? Charge or may not have the what? Charge. It may be neutral or it may be what? Anion. Next, the bond between the ligand and central metal atom is said to be what? Coordination bond. Which bond is a coordination bond? We know ionic and covalent bond, correct? So which is this bond here? Coordination bond. It means to a central metal atom is accepting electron because it is having a vacant orbital. So to these vacant orbitals, ammonia, that is NH3 molecule, is donating about its electron. So which type of bond is here? Coordination bond. Which type of bond is here? Coordination bond. Always we indicate a coordination bond by means of a what? Arrow mark, which is pointing towards which atom? Copper atom. Correct? So this is coordination bond. Coordination bond. Okay. Next one is coordination sphere. This square bracket can be called as what? Coordination sphere. Then what is your coordination sphere? Coordination sphere is a square bracket. Within this square bracket, central metal atom and ligands are enclosed. Enclosement of central metal atom and ligands within the square bracket, it is said to be what? Coordination sphere. Enclosement of our central metal atom and ligands are enclosed within the square bracket. It is called as what? Coordination sphere. Next, SO4 is just written outside the what? Coordination sphere or outside the square bracket. Now complex ionizes, it will form a what? Complex cation and SO4 anion. Complex cation and anion minus 2 charges. Correct? That is SO4 minus 2 charges. So this part is said to be what? Ionizing part. SO4 is here what? Ionizing part. So it can be called as an ionization sphere. It is present in which sphere? Ionization sphere. So these are the some basic terminologies which comes under coordination compound. Clear? Now we will discuss ligands. Next concept, ligands. So what are ligands? What are ligands? Ligands are the what? Neutral or anionic species. Neutral or anionic species which can donate electron pair. Which can donate electron pair to central metal atom or ion. To central metal atom or ion. Correct? So these are the ligands. Ligands are what? Electron pair donors. Next, classification of ligands. Ligands are classified on the basis of number of electron pair donating. On the basis of number of electron pair donated by the atom, donated by the molecule, we can classify these ligands as monodentate ligand. Which is the first one? Monodentate. Monodentate ligands. So what are monodentate ligands? Ligands which can donate or which can ligate through only one atom. Ligands which can ligate through only one atom and donates one electron pair. One electron pair donors. We can write shortly. One electron pair donors are said to be monodentate. Here the these ligands ligate through only one atom. These ligands, monodentate ligands, ligate through only one atom and donates a one electron pair. Those are said to be monodentate ligands. Next one is bidentate ligand. Bidentate ligand. What are bidentate ligands? Ligands which ligate through two atoms. Ligands which ligate through two atoms and donates two electron pairs. Two electron pair donors. Two electron pair donors are said to be bidentate ligand. Next, tridentate, tetradentate, pentadentate, hexadentate. These all ligands are considered what we can call these are collectively as polydentate ligand. Polydentate ligand. So what are polydentate ligand? Here the ligating atoms are more than two. Here the ligating atoms are more than two atoms will be present in the ligands, and this can donate three pair of electron, 4 pair of electron, 5 pair of electron, and 6 pair of electron respectively. Okay. Now, one example is there, that is hexadentate example. Hexadentate. Okay, hexadentate example is what? EDTA minus 2. So we forget to give an example, correct? So what are the examples for monodentate ligands? You can write Cl minus. All halogens are what? Monodentate ligands. Generally you can write X minus ligands, halogens. Halides, Cl minus halides. You can write NH3 or you can write H2O. Correct? So these are the examples for monodentate ligand. Here only one ligating atom will be present. Which is the ligating atom here? Chloride. Next, NH3. Nitrogen is donating its electron. Here H2 is the H2O, which is the molecule. Oxygen is donating its electron. Correct? Next, example for bidentate. Example for bidentate is what? Ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine. It means two carbons, ethylene diamine, ethylene diamine. Now the ligating atoms are here two. One nitrogen and another nitrogen. So these are the two ligating atoms present in ethylene diamine and example for a bidentate. One more example is oxalato. Oxalato, which is the form. What is the formula? COO minus, COO minus. You know oxalic acid, correct? COOH, COOH. So when you remove the hydrogen ion, it will form out COO minus and CO minus. So these are the two ligating atoms. These are the two ligating atoms. Clear? So ethylene diamine and oxalato are examples for bidentate ligand. Next, hexadentate ligand example is what? EDTA minus 1. Well, you can give example for tridentate. For example, propane triamine. Propane triamine is example for what? Tridentate ligand. Here NH2, NH2, NH2. Correct? So, three ligating atoms will be present in your tridentate ligand. 1, 2, 3. Example for tridentate. Example for tridentate. Next, write the structure of EDTA minus 4. What is EDTA here? EDTA is what? Hexadentate. EDTA what? Hexadentate ligand. So, what is EDTA? Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Write the structure for this one. CH2, CH2, ethylene diamine, N. Diamine means what? NH2, NH2, correct? Now I replace two hydrogens. I replace these two hydrogens by what? Two acetate groups. Now replace it. CH2, COO minus, CH2, COO minus. Here also replace hydrogens by acetate groups. CH2, COO minus, CH2, COO minus, correct? So why we are calling it as hexadentate? Because there will be about 6 ligating atoms. Now count it. Nitrogen 1, here another nitrogen, 2 nitrogens will donate 2 pair of electrons, 9. 4 acetate ions are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why it is your hexadentate. Here the ligating atoms are what? 4 oxygens and 2 nitrogen. So these are the classification of ligands on the basis of number of electron pair donation. Number of electron pair donation. Next, one more type of ligand is there, that is ambidentate ligand. Which is the next ligand? Ambidentate ligand. Ambidentate ligand. Ambidentate ligand. So what are ambidentate ligands? In a ambidentate ligands are the ligands which can ligate through two atoms, which can ligate through two atoms, but only one atom will be donating its electron. What are ambidentate ligands? Important. We can write ligands which contain more than one donor atoms. More than one donor atoms, but ligate through only one atom. So what are ambidentate ligands? Ligands which contain more than one donor atom. So what is ampi means what? Ampi means what? Dual, correct? Both means. It means what? Both or two or it means dual. So ligands which contain more than one donor atoms. Donor atoms will be there. There will be two donor atoms, but out of two, only one is donating. Only one is linking to your central metal atom. So those type of ligands are said to be ambidentate ligands. Write example. Cl. Here Cl, correct? Here carbon can donate say electron to your metal, or even though Ambidentate example. Now Cn, two donor atoms will be there. It can ligate through two atoms. One is carbon, other one is what? Nitrogen. But in a compound, only one atom can donate its electron. There will be two atoms which can donate electron, but only one is donating the electron. So that's what we call ambidentate ligate. Here carbon is donating the electron to your central metal atom. Here nitrogen is donating your electron to your central atom. So there is a direct linkage between what? Nitrogen and metal. Here the direct linkage is between what? Metal and carbon. Clear? So this is one example. Second example is what? SCN minus and NCS. Thiocyanate, isothiocyanate. Cyanide, isocyanate. SCN minus is what? Thiocyanate. NCS minus is what? Thiocyanate. Clear? So this is another set of examples. Next example is what? NO2 and ONO. Here nitrogen will be making a bond with here nitrogen is donating electrons to what? Central metal atom. In the next case, oxygen is making a bond with the what? Central metal atom. So this is another type of ligand, ambidentate ligand, and examples: cyanate, thiocyanate, isocyanate, thioisocyanate, nitro through linkaging through nitrogen atom, nitrite linkaging through oxygen atom. So this is about the classification of ligands. Clear?